welcome back, sweeties. It's your boy Ronald, and
the hell, your boy Ronald?
Why not?
What the freak?
Your girl Ronald.
Yeah, this is your girl Ronald. XOXO, gossip girl.
That would have been better. But yeah, welcome back, guys. Thank you guys for listening. I'm gonna try to sound enthusiastic from the beginning. I got a lot of feedback saying that I sound boring the first 10 minutes of the podcast out of the 30, so hopefully that's not the case today. How are you feeling today, Daniel?
I don't know how to respond to that. I'm worried right now.
Worried? Why are you worried? Because we have a script and we're not going by the script at all?
No, because of our next guest.
Next guest?
Yeah, our next guest.
It's our first guest. First and only. Want to welcome our brother.
Our brother from the same mother.
Yes. There you
so
go.
Stupid.
That's our brother, the Metallica brother. Jota is here with us today in the studio. You want to call this a studio, Daniel? Or?
Yeah, this is the studio. I'm okay with that.
Okay, studio. Jota, welcome.
What's up, salties?
Salties?
What?
Sweeties, salties?
Sweeties and salties.
Come
on, Daniel.
I don't get it. Okay, anyway. So, where did we leave off last episode?
Well, we left off, we talked about a bunch of things all over the place, I think, but we talked about comedy and Netflix streaming and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's right. Have you caught up with any of the shows?
Nope.
Anything changed since then?
Nope, I have not. I wanted to watch the Netflix special from Kevin Hart. I haven't watched it yet.
There's a new one for Kevin Hart?
Yeah, I told you last episode. Did you listen to our podcast?
I was the one who edited it, yes. So yes, I did listen.
No,
I don't remember that though.
Yes, yeah. There's a new special. He does it in his living room.
Oh yeah, that's right. Now I remember you did telling me that. Yes, okay.
You did telling me that.
Yes, you did telling me that. That's a thing now.
Okay, good English in there. But let's Jota talk. Let us Jota. Yeah, let Jota talk about it more because I think he has some insight on some info.
Dave Chappelle or Kevin Hart?
No, we talked about Dave Chappelle, but you said I talked about Kevin Hart.
We talked about Kevin Hart. We briefly talked about Dave Chappelle,
and he was on Netflix.
So there's this thing that's been happening with Dave Chappelle, and I saw a video about it. I think it was yesterday or this morning. I can't remember, but what it was pretty much Dave Chappelle begging people to boycott his show, and which sounds a little bit weird, for him to say boycott his show. But what he's actually trying to say is that and I don't know the details of it very much, but he had a contract with Netflix, and there was a contract that was signed, and his show, because he signed that contract, this company, and I don't know the company, but they could essentially play his show as much as they want, and he wouldn't be getting paid for it, and so he's really pissed about that.
What the freak?
Yeah, he was really mad about that. So he talked to Netflix, and thankfully Netflix was really cool about it, and they say, you know what, if it makes you mad, then we'll take it out. So if you go to Netflix, it's gone, it's no longer there, and that's simply because Dave Chappelle asked them, and which is cool, I think, for Netflix to do that. Plus,
yeah,
Dave Chappelle has other shows or other specials with him. I think he has like a $30 million contract with them for like the 3 or 4 specials that he did. So yeah, man, it's
weird. That's what.
It's definitely weird, especially when you were talking about someone as big as Dave Chappelle. He pretty much surpasses all barriers, like age groups. I used to watch him when I was younger. You're what? 18, 19 now? And
I'm 24, man.
No, but he talked about it on that show. What's that show? SNL. He made fun of it.
Oh yeah, he did.
Oh yeah, he did make fun of it.
I do remember that.
Yeah, he said like my grandfather got paid more than I'm getting paid for, or something like that. Something on those lines where he's making fun of it. And the fact that he's not getting paid from that, and HBO Max, I think, is on HBO Max, and they're apparently not also paying. They're not paying him either. So yeah, that's
They just added him.
Oh
though.
yeah, HBO Max. Yeah, it's true. But it's a good thing that he is saying boycott me and not
Boycott those streaming services.
Yeah.
So yeah, Dave Chappelle has a very... I would never have thought to think like that. Dave Chappelle definitely has a correct mentality when it comes to dealing with these kinds of things. Even in his own comedy, I think I mentioned it in our last special, how Dave Chappelle uses his comedy, like when he's trying to, make jokes about the LGBT plus community movement. He doesn't say it in a way where he's insulting them. He's jokingly saying about how it's his issue that he's not fully understanding them. Like, he supports them in their right to love whoever they want, but in his joke, and this is something that not very many comedians can do, he's pointing at himself saying, I'm the issue and this is why it's funny.
Yeah.
So
but I think also, like, yeah, no, I think you're right. He is very smart and very educated and knows how to put, like, the jokes or write the jokes so that it doesn't come off in the wrong way. I mean, but different people will take it a different way. Some people may get insulted and offended.
Yeah.
Anyway, but that doesn't matter. I mean, you're listening to a comedian, you're listening to a joke, or what's supposed to be a joke, so you have that understanding of that. And you have to have the, be able to take it as a joke. But, that's you're right. I think Dave Chappelle is very, very good at what he does at his art. But we just wanted to briefly touch on that, kind of continue what we talked about last week. And, I think anybody that hasn't watched Dave Chappelle, I don't know if there's anyone out there that hasn't, you definitely want to check him out. He's got comedy. He does have some inappropriate comedy, but he also has very elegant and very smart.
It's hysterical. Comedy. He's got great comedy.
Yeah.
I remember that. I remember the first time I saw it. It was with you guys. It was actually in your room with the tiny television.
I remember that one.
That tiny package?
Yeah, that tiny package.
All right, there you go.
That was Daniel's $20,000 phone?
No, it wasn't. I would shoot myself before that happened. But yeah, I remember we were way back when. That was the first time I ever heard of Dave Chappelle. And I was like, what, freaking 12, listening to that. And I died laughing. And most of his jokes were inappropriate at the time, so for a 10, 12-year-old to still be laughing at those jokes, I don't know if it says something more about him or me as a kid, but I remember we rewatched that same special on our way to your wedding, Jota, sorry.
Yeah, you can call me Mach. You can call me whatever you want. Just explain to people why you call me that real quick.
So you might hear me calling Jota Mach every now and then. When we were younger, he would call me Dench, and I'd be like, why are you calling me Dench? And I still don't know why you call me Dench, but I was just like, okay, fine, if you're going to call me Dench, I'm going to call you Mach. And
because you're very dense, then. Come on, man.
It's funny how names start, because actually I have two nicknames. One that my family gave me, and funnily enough, it was my brother when we were younger. It's a long story, but to make it short, he thought that... Well, I was born, and my mom would keep repeating to my dad that I was a big baby, and my dad was like, yeah, sure, watching TV. He didn't really put much attention to it. He was like, and then my mom kept insisting, and she was like, oh, he's really big. And then my dad was like, yeah, he's gonna be like Macho Camacho, which was a wrestler, I think, or Macho Man, I don't know, a boxer or something like that, who was like apparently huge or something. And so my brother Ronald, he was there, tiny little kid. He was like, he caught on it. He was like, Macho? And then he was like, yeah, your brother is Macho. He's gonna be like Macho Camacho. So then, like, ever since then, Macho was like my nickname. So my family, I think for the most part, everyone still sometimes calls me Macho.
Yeah. I think the only one who doesn't is Ronald. And when Dad's mad at you,
yeah.
Jota.
So, yeah.
When Dad's mad at you?
Yes.
He calls me Jota?
Yeah, he calls you Jota. He calls you Ronald Jota. Because that makes sense.
And then Jota came about because, so again, my brother Ronald, he thought it was, so when we came over to this country, my name is Job, by the way. and a lot of people have trouble pronouncing it because Job.
Spells like job.
Yeah,
but you read it Job.
Yeah, like the Bible Job. But anyway, so when you're kids can be cruel sometimes, and like kids would make fun of my name. So then Ronald, to put an end to all of that, he was like, just call him Jota. And then Jota, ever since then, Jota, and it kind of just stuck. So Jota. So I'm Jota now, and that's how most people know me.
Yeah, I can't call him that. He says it's weird when myself and my twin sister call him Jota. So
yeah, I guess I don't know.
It's just like, it's also weird. Like when Jota and I talk, we always talk in Spanish. We never talk in English.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's the first time that and even when I'm talking to him, I can't look at him because it's kind of weird talking to him in English because we always talk in Spanish. Like we were 14 and he was 12 when we came to the United States. So he always spoke to me in Spanish, and it took us 3 years to learn English. So and we never
talked in English.
Yeah, talked English. But with you guys, we always talked English because Daniel, if you know Daniel, he doesn't speak a word of Spanish.
Yeah, no, it's so bad that they can't speak English to each other. I can't speak Spanish to them because they say it's weird.
It's funny, man.
It's not funny.
So like one time, Daniel, my dad, I don't know what we're talking about, and then Daniel just goes, Papito, mira ese parajito.
Okay, man, whatever.
Which is, I don't know how to say it in English, but it's
parallel.
Like,
the word was bird.
Uh-huh.
Pajarito, right? I said it right this time, right? Okay, just check it. But I said, what did I say?
Parajito.
Parajito, and that means parallel.
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't. It means parallel. What does it mean? Parejito.
Parejo.
Oh my God! You know what? Forget this. Next topic. Let's keep moving.
So point made. Daniel doesn't know a word of Spanish and is always just best to speak to him in English. And I'm sorry for the members that have to call in at the bank that he works, and he's the one that they direct to when they ask for a Spanish speaker.
Let me pass you with our fluent Spanish speaker, Daniel Senzano.
That's what they say. That's exactly what they say.
And then they get this. Hola, ¿cómo está? I think Donald Trump has better Spanish than you.
Come on, man.
But okay, let's move on. We're making fun of Daniel here.
Actually, I have a funny story. If we have some time.
Go, keep going.
So like Ronald was explaining, like we have a hard time. I never speak to him in English. I don't know why. I think it's a thing of respect, or I don't know what it is. I've never spoken to him one time I did, and this was a weird time, and I don't know if you remember this, but this was back in like 2003 or 2004. Must have been 2003. We were both in middle school, and we were learning English, of course, but we always speak in Spanish. And I don't remember that well. All I remember was that there was some sort of an incident with a student bringing a knife to school.
Oh yeah, I remember something like that.
And somehow I knew about this. I think I overheard, so I told my teacher, I think I may know some details. And I think Ronald had some similar situation. And so they got one of the teachers comes up to both of us, and actually she comes up to me and says, "Hey, we need you to tell us more about what you know. We have another student who also has some information." I was like, "Oh, sure." So now I go and I find out it's my brother. He's there, and I was like, and then the teacher is like looking at both of us, and she goes like, "So tell me what happened." And I was telling my side of the story, and then Ronald, he goes like, no, and starts talking in Spanish. He goes like, no, pero eso no pasó así. And I was like, yeah, it did happen. Eso pasó. And it was all in Spanish. And then the teacher was so confused. She was like, whoa, in English. And I was like, my mind broke. Like I couldn't function. I was like, and I was talking to him in English, and it felt so awkward. I could not do it. I was like, yeah, sure. Remember that time? I must have had I still have a thick accent, but I think that I must have had like the thickest accent. I just felt like I was pretending to be someone that I wasn't.
Yeah, he turned into into a Mexican, but yeah.
Frick, dude.
Arriba!
It's pretty racist. To all our Mexican viewers, please disregard.
But no. He turned into, I know it's tough because I mean, I have the same difficulties. I do remember that 100%.
Say coconut.
Coconut. So,
Coconut.
yeah, I have a hard time saying certain words in English, Daniel. And it's just the thing. But talking to Jota in English is something that we don't do. We've never done. I don't know that it was ever going to happen. And like sometimes when we have conversations, we're like in the middle of like our friends. All of them speak English because they're from Iraq or they're from like Kurdistan, right? They're from different areas, and none of them speak Spanish. So like they're talking, and we're having a conversation in Spanish, and then we have to talk to them. It's just hard, but it's hard to. I think it's more comfortable than having to like talk to each other in English. That's really how it feels for me, at least. But,
yeah, I don't know if anyone who's listening has a like similar situation, but if you do, please share it with us.
yeah, email us at our address. What is our address, Dan?
ListenSweetiePodcast@gmail.com.
There you go. Pretty
We
official.
have an email address?
What do you mean? Yes, we have an email address. The first thing I created.
I don't know, man. I didn't know. I seriously, this is not. I'm not making a joke of it. This is really. I didn't know that we had one. But there we go. So I was trying to make a joke that we didn't have an email address.
No, we have one.
But we have one apparently. So
very
email
legit.
us.
We have a website too. It's in the works, but it's a little crappy right now.
And under construction. Is that
It's under construction. I'm not going to share it right now, but
okay.
when it's ready.
under construction? Don't worry. And three Latinos. We're gonna make a construction.
Yeah, me and my friends, back when high school ended, one of our favorite animes ended too, and we created our own. I forgot fan
Page?
story, huh?
Like a fan page or group?
I forgot what it was called. It was a fan something, but we couldn't think of a name, so we just came up with Hispanic threesome.
What?
Yes, it was Hispanic threesome. And then for the bio, we're just like, yeah, we're 3 guys and we're all Hispanic.
What is this, like a pay? What is this? Is it like a group dating site?
No, it was Hispanic threesome was
Oh my God.
was our name, and it was for our fan. I forgot what it was called, but it was like a continuation to a freaking anime that we liked. It was a Naruto, and it was just so.
So you guys made your own story like that continued the story of that.
Yeah, that finished. Like it finished, and then we wrote like a chapter on what happened to his kids after the fact.
Very interesting there.
We had a few Brazilian.
Hear of this.
We had a few Brazilian listeners, so that was pretty cool.
That's nice. Actually.
Listeners?
Or readers, I guess.
Oh, so you guys were able to keep track of like when they went into your page and stuff?
It went from Brazil, the United States, Canada, China, and Portugal. Didn't make it to Japan.
Of course it didn't.
Yeah, that's sad.
Nobody wanted that in Japan. What is this? Hispanic threesome?
That reminds me of this one thing I saw a long time ago. It's a meme now, but it was one of those game chats that goes, you can go join a game and you can start chatting right away. One of the guys goes like, and I think it was like a quest type game where you get together with people and then you can go on a quest and find, I guess, loot. I don't know.
RuneScape?
Something like that. I don't know. Some
Okay.
like RPG game. And the first thing he types, he goes like, "Hey guys, I created this group. I'm just looking for 3 handsome guys. Nothing gay about this. We're just 3 handsome guys who want to get together and do, play the game. And nothing gay about this." And then the first response he gets is, "Seems pretty gay to me." So was that you there? Because this
No.
Hispanic threesome.
Okay,
All
we're veering off topic.
All
Let's
right.
keep moving.
It's all right. No, I mean we can adjust. So I know we promised everybody that we're going to talk about the name and how we came up with it. So we'll go into that. But that happened when we were in Argentina, right?
Yeah, on our way to Jota's wedding.
On our way, we were already there.
Oh yeah, we were already. Yeah, okay, we were all there. We were
Yeah.
all there.
Yeah, not on our way, but we were already there. And a friend of ours, Hakeem, I checked in with him, and he said it's fine I use his name in the podcast.
This is
Yeah, Hakeem is a good friend of ours. We know him for 18, 20 years, something like that. Jota and I have been
Yeah.
chilling with him, and we play soccer mainly, but we all kinds of stuff. Wrestling, we've done like anything you could think of. We've done with him,
you're
including
chilling with him.
chilling and relaxing.
What freezer?
freezer. Come on, man.
Okay, anyway, I'm sorry. Go on. Stupid.
So
Let's
yeah,
go.
so we were at all of us were already there. The three of us were already there. We went to pick him up, and so this is the story. Let me introduce. This is the story of how we came up with the name. We went there, and we were just at the airport waiting for him. He comes out. We say hi. We're hugging. We're doing everything. Jota's helping him with the luggage. Being the
Hope not everything.
a host. Come on, man. Being a good host. We're trying to and we're making conversation, and then on the way over back home, which was a 45-minute drive.
45, yeah.
Yeah, it was a long drive.
From the airport to where we were, and he was telling us that he had a horrible flight from Virginia to Miami, I think, or Panama, or one of the places where he stopped. He said that the plane was full of old people, and they were just everybody was farting, everybody was just, and he was uncomfortable. He said, "This is exactly what he said," and because he was uncomfortable, he went up to the flight, the receptionist, or I don't know what they call it. It's one of a member of
the people that
airline.
check in your tickets.
Yeah. She was at the counter, and he goes up to her and is like, "Hey, I was very uncomfortable during the flight because everybody around him was just farting, whatever." And he tells him that. And then the lady's like, "I'm sorry, there's nothing we can do. We can't change your seat," because he was requesting to get his seat moved to an area because the flight wasn't full or something like that. And then the lady's like, "No, we can't do anything about that. But if you do want to pay an extra, I think, $80, we can move you or bump you up to a different..." And then he goes back and responds with, "Listen, sweetie,
It's so dumb.
if you move me, I'll give you half of that, so you can keep it." And then I was like, "Well, what are you talking about?" I cannot stop laughing. It may not be as funny to everybody listening, but when he told us this, I just could not stop laughing. And since then, that's my phrase. I use "listen, sweetie" to everything. Even at work, I got my coworkers saying it. We were just that's how we for a long time. And thanks to COVID, we don't necessarily talk, and we're not in the office like we used to before. But every time we approach or we address each other, "Listen, sweetie, sweetie, sweetie pie, sweet home Alabama." I just modified
Different
it.
flavors.
Yeah, I just we kept changing it, but that's how it came up. That's the story of how we decided to call "Listen, Sweetie," because it's very endearing, very nice, and also funny at the same time. Because most people that look at it like, what are they talking about?
Yeah, why is it "Listen, sweetie"?
Yeah, but that's how we came up with it, and hopefully this story lived up to the expectations. Yeah, but
A lot happened in Argentina.
yeah,
Besides your wedding.
yeah, we lost a brother.
We did? What?
I'm kidding.
Do you remember what we did when at their wedding reception after they were, husband and wife for the very first time at the church, right?
Mm-hmm. I don't remember.
What? So
Go ahead and tell the story because I don't know where you're going with this.
So normally when something like that happens, the brother walks up to the new husband and says, "If you hurt my sister, I'm gonna kill you."
Okay.
Right?
All right, you and your murder stories.
Oh, come on, man. So as a joke, and we didn't plan it at all. We didn't. Evelyn is Jota's
Evelyn
wife.
is my beautiful wife. 2 years now.
Okay.
2 years?
Yeah, 2018.
2018.
No, 2018 I proposed.
2019
We
you
got
got
married
yeah.
2019.
So your 1 year
1
anniversary is coming up.
Not, oh, yeah.
January. Yeah.
Last
February.
year. Yep.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Time flies. So anyway, Evelyn and Macho walk out of the church, and we're just like, "Oh yay, cheering, happy!" And then they're coming around, and we're hugging them. I go up to Evelyn, I hug her, and I go, I whisper in her ear, "If you hurt my brother, I swear to God, I'm gonna hunt you down." And then she goes to the next person, and then she gets to Ronald, and then Ronald does the exact same thing. And she starts laughing. She goes, "Damn, Ronald just said that. Did you guys plan that?" It was just the dumbest thing.
Yeah. And she's no longer with us.
Some good times. She has hurt me plenty of times.
One thing that happened at the wedding that she says she doesn't remember, and I don't know if you remember.
I remember.
But Hakeem and I were okay.
I know what you do. What you talk about.
That Hakeem and I were sitting down, and we're in the front row because we were the groomsmen, and Ronald was there too. And Hakeem and I just see this scorpion-looking bug crawl underneath her dress, and I'm like, and I'm tapping him like, "Hey man, did you see that?" And he was like, "Yeah, I saw that." Like, should we say something? I mean, we don't want to ruin her moment. Like, there were cameras and everything. We were really debating whether or not to tell her there's a scorpion under her dress.
She's gonna thank us, right?
Yeah.
She's gonna get bitten and be like, "At least we didn't ruin your video."
So like Hakeem and I decided, like, you know what? Okay, let's just get up. I was like, wait, guys, I'm sorry to cut you everybody off. And we were doing it in English. Like, we were saying all of this in English. Me and Hakeem we're doing this in English.
Well, you could have said it in Spanish.
I could have said it in Spanish, but English came out.
Disculpe un momento, por favor.
But we're just like, there's a scorpion under her dress. She's like, what? And she's mad. Like, she's furious that we stopped her wedding. Like, we were going to stop them from getting married. We lift up her dress, and it's not even a freaking scorpion. It's a freaking little tiny beetle. I don't know what we saw, but...
Oh, so it's actually an insect?
It was an insect, but it was like a tiny little beetle.
I thought it was like... Because, you know, like, that area had some weird trees that... It looked like one of those, like, thorny, you know... fruits or I don't know, like a leaf or something.
No, because we saw it crawl under her dress.
Yeah.
So like my point of view, I was, you know, listening to the father, the priest,
the man,
the
religious,
the guy, and he goes like, I think he starts looking around behind. And then Evelyn starts turning around, and I see Hakeem, and I think he's like lifting up her. He was lifting. I think it was Hakeem was lifting up her dress, and I was like, "What is going on?" like not here, you slut.
Surprise.
What?
Okay. Anyway,
am I allowed?
I mean, you said it. It's
Anyways. So I'm like, oh my god, and then Evelyn's like, what is it? And I'm like, oh my god, you know, it was embarrassing more for her than it was for me because I was just like, I was focused. I was like, let's get this over with.
Yeah, I was taking off your pants while he was. Oh wait, no, this is a different story.
What are you talking about, Daniel?
Exactly.
No, not exactly.
Oh. Awkward.
Okay, so a lot of fun stories from Jota's wedding. But yeah, that's a little bit of Jota and what we did when we were in Argentina. We did a lot of things, a lot of fun stuff.
The one thing I don't think we got a chance to do, and I'm glad we didn't get a chance to do, was play soccer.
We did, Daniel. You just never came.
Okay, good. See, I don't like to play soccer. Contrary to popular belief, Daniel is not built for soccer.
I don't know that anyone believes that you're a soccer player when they see you.
Good.
Oh, you play soccer? No, that's not.
I think they would think of you more as a fullback than a soccer player.
Fullback?
I don't know. What's like the big guys in football?
Like a linesman?
Yeah, linesman.
Oh, a linesman. There you go. I don't watch football.
Yeah, he is more of a linesman.
I could have been a great linesman, but I didn't like football in high school. I didn't.
Yeah. That's cool.
So all you young listeners out there, give football a chance.
Give football a chance?
Yeah.
Give soccer a chance.
No, I tried soccer. We had a friendly team, right? Way back 5 years ago. We had a friendly team 5 years ago in Sportsplex, an indoor sports game. We had a bunch of our friends, and I was already hesitant. I don't like to play soccer, but they were like, come on, it's just for fun. And literally the first game, Jota goes, Daniel, you idiot! What the are you doing? Come on, get out! Stop letting him take your choices! And he's just like yelling at me. I'm just like, I thought this was supposed to be a friendly game, and like he's like insulting me, telling me like that I can't believe you're letting a girl push you down. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, damn.
You gotta stand your ground, man. That's all you gotta do.
I don't play soccer. Period.
Daniel, you're like 2 times bigger than most women,
and I could hurt them if I fall.
Yeah, but you don't have to fall. You just stand around. Don't let him push. No, but I mean, and some of the girls are rough. I got injured last week.
Oh, yeah, that was nasty.
My foot got swole up because they kicked my my shin, and it just swole up. It was ugly, but it's gone down now. It's not much better. It hurts a little bit, but But yeah, it happens. But then, I'm not talking about only playing. I'm talking about watching soccer. Because I mean, playing. I play for fun. It's a good exercise. I love it. But watching it is different. You don't play football. You watch it.
I would love to play football.
No, you won't.
No, you wouldn't.
Yeah,
Not tackle, two-hand touch, flag football. Sure, definitely.
Yeah, there's leagues, Daniel. There's leagues. Again, you can do it if you want to. If you really would love to.
No, I'm too shy.
Too shy. Too lazy, more like.
Too shy.
Too shy to play sports?
Yeah, I mean, I don't like meeting new people.
Oh my lord!
You don't like meeting new people.
Like, I think of myself as an introvert, right? I mean, I'll talk to someone, but I'm not going to initiate the conversation. I don't like to put myself in that awkward position.
In that awkward?
Yeah, in that awkward position.
There's nothing wrong with being awkward. Everyone's awkward a little bit at first. You just do it.
You got to
Sports
gauge
is
it.
the best one.
I'm not into that.
There's not a lot of talking in sports, Daniel.
That's why I prefer to ride a bike.
That's good. At least you're doing some exercise more than I am.
Yes, it's true.
But we've talked about the wedding. We've talked about the name. We wanted to talk about Thanksgiving.
Well, I mean, we could go into that now. We're talking about kind of mentioned food. Thanksgiving food.
Yeah, Thanksgiving is coming up, right?
Well,
So by the time you guys listen to this, it's going to be past.
Yeah, Thanksgiving would have been the day before.
Yeah,
So Thanksgiving was yesterday.
2 days ago. Oh, Friday, because we
Well,
sent
post
this
this
out
on Friday, yeah.
Friday, But yeah, it's tomorrow for us, right? Because
Yeah,
today's
tomorrow for
Wednesday.
us.
We're recording on Wednesday. We record Wednesday usually.
Yesterday
Tomorrow.
for you guys.
Yep, for you guys. For the listeners.
For our sweeties.
There you go.
Nice.
But yeah, food, a lot of family time usually. This time of year, this year has been different. We don't have a lot of friends. We used to do Friendsgiving. We did that twice, I think.
I think 2 years in a row, yeah.
Yeah,
Before the coronavirus.
Yeah, we can't really do that now.
No. We keeping it to the family, just the people that we normally see.
Be
on a
safe.
day-to-day. Yeah, everybody needs to do their part, right?
Yeah, I mean...
It's a tough time. It's peaking. It's peaking. See, I gotta think about this picking up.
Oh, you were going to say it's peaking up?
Yeah. Man. I'm not from here.
How awkward, aren't you? You know about
Whatever, man.
But yeah, so it's coming up. Numbers are coming up. Not in a good way, but they're coming up. So
Sound like Trump.
hey,
Our numbers have never been higher. They're the highest in all the world. I'm very proud of that.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. No, that's not what I'm trying to say, and we should make fun of it. But it's happening. We need to take care of it. We need to take care of it. Like the three of us are gonna go out there. We'll take care of it. No, but Thanksgiving, so it's gonna be different. We usually like with the family dinner. It's just mom, dad, us, our siblings, like Daniela, Jota, you, everybody.
Your significant others.
And then sometimes we go with Evelyn's parents.
Yeah, that's been a tradition, I think, for a few years.
I
Yeah,
think five,
Yeah.
6 years
I think
going
we've
on
done
now.
it, yeah.
something like that. And then
Karaoke.
like Nella and I spend some time with her parents, usually for lunch around lunchtime. So it's a lot of food, a lot of time, a lot of family time that we're going to be having. We're going to try to do the same thing, be more careful, no outside guests, which I think a lot of families are doing. A lot of families are holding it outside,
Yeah.
outdoors. I had a coworker of mine that said that they're doing it not on Thursday because it's going to rain, but they're going to do it on Saturday so they could have family over, but in the outdoors.
Have a huge gathering.
So they'll have like
that
20
makes sense.
people, yeah.
That's smart.
Yeah, I mean, and we don't have to have a specific day to be thankful for anything. I mean,
Right.
Thanksgiving is on the last Thursday of November, but I mean, who says we can't celebrate it in December or in July? I mean,
Yeah.
so as long as you're with your family, you're having a good meal, having good times. I mean, that's something I'm always thankful for.
Turkey, always?
Yeah.
You like turkey?
Not always. I don't really like turkey.
You don't like turkey?
No.
Jota?
I love it. Evelyn, actually, when we started going out, my beautiful wife now, she, before we moved in and everything, she used to make the turkey at her house. And because her mom was more into like asados, which are, barbecues.
I do
They're
remember,
very
yeah.
typical of an Argentinian, culture. Like no matter what they're doing, if they're celebrating something, it has to be with a barbecue.
Yeah.
A good meat.
Just a little tangent. when we were in Argentina for his wedding, I was
Oh,
tired
God.
of asado.
Oh yes,
There
yes,
was
yes, yes.
asado.
So everything was on the grill. Like they probably put ice cream on there if they could. Seriously, like everything, like chicken, like everything was on there. But yeah, sorry.
It was yeah. They love their meat over there, and it's actually good. I got tired of it too because we got there, it was asado because we got to celebrate that we're all here, and then it was like somebody's birthday. It was asado. It was Saturday asado. It was like it felt like almost every day, every other day was a barbecue, which is good. I love meat, but it gets
old.
very
It
tiring.
gets old very fast.
Yeah.
I think Evelyn and I felt it the first time because it was so much of it. But
I mean, yeah, as much as I love meat and cooking meat and seasoning, I love meat, period. I love seasoning and all of that.
It's good.
After the third day, I was kind of like, okay, let's just freaking, I don't know, go to McDonald's.
yeah, you started
Go to
craving
McDonald's,
other
get
things.
something in between. They have meat over there.
No, but not like barbecue meat.
I got you. Okay.
Anyways, so I was saying, and then Evelyn used to make the turkey because she wanted to try something like more of an American tradition, and she would make like delicious turkey. It was like one of the best ones. I don't know. I'm lucky that at that time when we were dating, that it happened then where we would like celebrate one Thanksgiving here, and then I would go to her house and celebrate Thanksgiving there. Just simply because I would eat so much. I don't know how I stayed skinny. Like,
Yeah,
if
bastard.
I mean, I played soccer too, but I'm sure that happens to a lot of people. Where they have, different families that they go to, and they have different foods,
Yeah,
different
definitely.
types of celebrations. Some people like to sit together and just chat. Other people like to dance. Other people like to maybe do a little games.
Karaoke.
A little drinking.
Yeah, drinking. I mean, it's a lot of fun, and
Yeah.
and then sometimes, I mean, like I said, most recently we've been kind of enjoying our holidays at my wife's parents' house.
Yeah, their parents, or our dad and her dad, were actually best friends in Bolivia.
Yeah,
You sure?
they was good friends. They were in the same neighborhood per se.
You guys can't see it, but I'm glaring at that right now. But anyway, it's become a tradition for us. So that's something that
Christmas,
Christmas,
Thanksgiving.
yeah.
We do that.
We
yeah.
like to spend time during the holidays with each other because I mean it's always fun.
Yeah,
We eat,
we laugh,
Laugh.
enjoy it.
we
Karaoke is a big thing.
karaoke. Yeah,
You guys do that a lot.
you guys leave.
You almost remind me of Filipinos. Enjoy karaoke so much.
Okay.
Latinos and Filipinos, they put a mic in front of them and they
Oh
just
my
start
God.
singing. But yeah, I don't like it. I don't enjoy it.
Thanksgiving's honestly my favorite holiday, but for a lot of Americans, the day after Thanksgiving is their favorite holiday because that's Black Friday shopping.
Hell
And
yeah. Black Friday, everybody gets some deals, man. Some discounts.
I never go Black
You
Friday
know,
shopping.
you know why they call it Black Friday?
Some with the stock market.
Yeah.
You're
Because you're welcome. I was about to tell the story. You just stole my thunder.
Well, explain it because I just remembered it had something to do with the stock market.
Yeah, so the numbers usually are in the red because they're losing money. And then during that Friday, because everybody's shopping, the numbers are in the black because they're gaining money.
Oh.
That's where that comes from. You know, the Black Friday tradition. And
Well, the more you know.
the less you're going to live.
What? No. By that logic, Stephen Hawking would have passed away freaking years ago.
True that.
But anyway, I remember for Black Friday, when you used to work at Best Buy,
Yes.
like you would eat dinner with us. You would come home late that day for Thanksgiving, eat dinner with us, and then pass out for like 2 hours.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
And then like at 11 o'clock that same day, Thanksgiving Day, you had to go back to Best Buy.
Sometimes. I think towards the end of my career. At first, when I was starting, I think a lot of people that worked in retail will know this or have the same experience. Like when I first started there, it was like Thanksgiving was off. When nobody worked, right? It never worked. Everybody had to go home. So Wednesday, we would go in and we would like prep, like make like lines and like signs and things like
Cages and stuff.
everything needed to be in place. Cages, they what?
No, I meant to say the fences thing.
Oh, okay, fences, not
yes.
cages. Okay, but yeah. So we were doing that, stocking, making sure that like all of the items that were deals were easily accessible on Wednesday, and then we'd go home, have dinner with our families, enjoy Thursday off, and then Friday we would go in at 4 a.m.
That's right.
Sometimes earlier, some people earlier than that, to try to like get ready and things like that. So that was the thing. But then towards the end of where I worked there for like I think 8 years, maybe more. So it was just more and more hours and closer to things. People were going in on Thursday to try to like, get stuff done. Now some stores are open on Thursday, things like that. But yeah, it was crazy when I worked there. The first time that not the first time, I think my second shift or third shift after I'd been there for a while, on Thanksgiving, they would give us the candy. They always gave us candy and like Red Bulls, all that kind of thing. They would always give us like the 5-hour energies.
Crack.
Damn.
You be cracking.
Damn, those things are dangerous.
Yeah, and I had never taken one, but I was like, I had gone late because I had overslept, and they would give us like stacks, like pack little, like 5, I think, come in one. They would have those. So I took one. I was like, okay, and I was in charge of telling people where to go. I was like, okay, I need something to be awake.
Free.
Yeah, because there's lines going. And okay, and then at some point it would stop, and then like you would have to tell them, okay, from here you're gonna go to this, and then from there you're gonna. So like I would kind of direct the traffic. So I was like, I need some energy. Before we opened, I think some friends of mine and I just took it.
Damn.
It was a bad idea because I was bouncing off the walls for like a good 2 or 3 hours. I had the most energy I've ever had. I was jittery, like I could feel my heartbeat. I could hear my heart go.
Wait, with one 5-hour energy.
1 5 hour energy.
1 5 hour or a Red Bull will do that to you.
Yeah.
I was in college when I got out of high school. Obviously, I went to college, and I had like an early class because like an idiot, I thought I could wake up early and go, but I was an idiot and dead wrong. So I would stop at the gas station before I would wait for my bus, and I'd get a 5-hour energy and feel nothing.
Damn. Talking about a 200 mammoth over here. I was 120 when I was in high school.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm kidding. I wasn't 120, but no, that's not even it. Like it was early in the morning. I was already half asleep because I was there late. I don't know what it was, but definitely when I took it, I was like, no, never again, because I was just so much energy all over the place, uncomfortable at some points because I was like, but it got me through the day. But it definitely is true. I don't remember when, but after it wore off, I was super tired. I was like, I just want to go take a nap. I just want to go home. But, so that was my experience with the Thanksgiving or Black Friday. It was a lot of fun. We have some pictures. I have some pictures on Facebook, friends with some of my coworkers on Facebook. They posted that, the night before. Our managers would get up on the counters and give us like a speech right before the store opened. It was a lot of fun, but
Did you guys ever have like one of those open doors and everyone just bursts in and breaks in?
Really?
The first two. I think one of the first ones that I was part of, we didn't have cops there yet. It was just the regular what are they called?
Security guards.
Yeah, like the employees of the Best Buy. They were like wearing yellow shirts. They're like the shrink team. The prevention of loss prevention.
Oh, yeah.
The loss prevention team. So there's those, and they call them shrink because they're preventing like the numbers from shrinking or something. I don't remember why.
Okay.
But they're loss prevention. So there are people that monitor like inventory, making sure nobody's stealing, whether it's internal theft or external theft. So they were the ones in charge. So we didn't have cops then. I think for the first or second one, the first few. But so that was chaos because then like people were knocking things over. They were running over with carts trying to get, and I think at some point we didn't have carts anymore because it was just dangerous. Didn't have enough space.
Yeah.
There was fights, and then at some point the cops had to show up. We had to call the cops. So then from then on, I think they had cops stationed every time.
That's a weird thing. 911, what is the nature of your emergency? Yeah, there's riots happening at the Best Buy. Yeah. Okay, we'll send some cops over, see if adding guns to this mix will change anything.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it was crazy. Like people would go over. Like they're saving $100 on a TV that was like not worth it. The discount anyway.
I never liked that. I mean, I've always seen Black Friday, and I thought it was cool. I thought it was like a cool experience, as in you go with your friends.
No.
You sleep overnight, and maybe you play games, and But as far as the deals go, I don't think I've ever seen something that was like, wow, you have to go and get it. Maybe like one item. Maybe like one item out of the entire store is like that.
So, like, I mean, I have a theory, and I don't know if this is true, but you worked at Best Buy, so you might be able to.
Yeah, I have the insight. I have the insight. Go ahead.
Right. So, like, I think like towards September and November, they lower their prices to what they lower the prices so that people are.
You mean they raise their prices?
Sorry, yeah, they slowly raise their prices. Thank you. That's actually what I was trying to say. They slowly raise their prices up until it's like to the point where like a once TV that once cost $1,000 is now $1,600. Comes Black Friday, they're like, "Oh, come get this great deal. This TV is now worth $1,400, $1,500, and you're saving $200." When in reality, you're paying an extra $400 for a TV.
Yeah, I think it was proven. I don't know if it was.
I mean, do you remember anything like that?
So yeah, there's things like that where they're like prices. So a product has a retail price, just like a car has a retail price. It goes out and it's going to be $1,500. That's how much it costs, and that's how much it should sell for us to make money, right? And then after that, it starts decreasing in price because it gets closer to the new model coming out, right?
Yeah,
and every year it happens, right? So let's say it was $1,500. And then, so that price is the actual real price. So that's how they advertise it. And then at some point it's going to lower. And then maybe they bump it up a little bit to like, maybe it went down to like, by the time it's Thanksgiving or like Black Friday, it went down to like $1,200. And then before that, they started bumping it up. So it looks like, oh, it's $1,400, right? Or whatever. And then they cut it down and it's a lot less. So that's what happens with some things. But then there's a lot of product that comes out that is just specific to that day. Like, for example, TVs. I worked for the home theater department for a while. We had TVs that are like weird models, like, because their models are usually like 46 ID number, right? Usually something like that for most brands. But then we have like a 46 ID number D, or like a letter like at the end. And it's like just a bad product. It's like
cheap.
It's very cheap. It's like the material is not the same. It's got one HDMI as opposed to 4. So you're losing in the deal, right? You're getting something that's cheaper for sure, but it's a lot less than what you would get. So what I recommend is watch a product that's good throughout the year, and then see if it goes down on price during Black Friday. And if it does, then you're buying quality product, right? Because it's quality product, but at a lower price. That's the best way to do it. Don't buy like especially in TVs. I mean, there's other products like that, like DVD players do the same things. Blu-ray players, I don't know if people are buying those anymore. But if you are, the best way to do it is,
that's how long ago he used to work at Best Buy.
Honey, I got this deal. This is a Blu-ray player.
This VH test is a half off
test.
Yeah, VHS, whatever it's called.
The VH test.
The VHS. But yeah. So that's the little tips about buying a Best Buy or just electronics in general, TVs in general. Because I worked in 3 or 4 different departments there, and it was all fun. It was very good. I think I learned a lot. Customer service, that's where I learned it all, because I started as a cashier, went to customer service, went to home theater, then I ended up in Geek Squad.
Because you're a geek.
Geek Squad.
Yeah, we used to wear that white little t-shirt. Not t-shirt, it's a dress shirt with no sleeves, like short sleeves and no
sleeves.
Sleeveless. Sleeveless. Yeah. We got a white beater, with a bow tie. No, but yeah.
The Jock Squad. You want to get things done? Come get the Jock Squad.
Man, that was good times. Good times.
SNL should do a skit on that. That'd be too funny.
Yeah. But
what about you, Mach? I noticed when he was gone, because he was always so tired after Black Friday. But I mean, where you used to work at Luna Grill?
Yeah, I used to work at a restaurant for I think I worked there for about 4 or 5 years. So I got to enjoy 4 or 5 of those Black Fridays, which, by the way, the restaurant never closes during those days. Even though I feel like they should have, because let me see if I'm remembering correctly. I think so. So Black Friday was actually a good time, or good for business. But Thanksgiving, of course, it was like slow. But we still had to work. I think we worked a half day. But yeah, it was crazy. I had I remember they made us come early, and they treated it as a Saturday or as a Sunday brunch, which were the busiest days, Saturdays and Sundays, and it was just packed with people. And it wasn't just regular people; it was like people who were at their crankiest, they were at their meanest, because they'd stayed awake through that night.
Oh, okay.
Went to the Black Friday deals. And all of a sudden they're still there, and they're hungry, and they probably smell nasty, they're probably uncomfortable, but they're hungry. So they come to the restaurant, and they probably didn't get that deal that they wanted, or they probably made a line and they didn't get what they wanted. So a lot of times, a lot of the customers were very, very cranky. But yeah, I have a funny story about that, and I mean it has nothing to do with Black Friday per se, just that it happened on a Black Friday. So this happened. It was a table, and by the way, I hated waiting tables. I did it because it was like one of the jobs that I was hooked up with. So it was something for me to do. And that day, like, this group of people come in. And they were like a mixed bunch. They had Indian, Latino, black, and I think a couple white people, like a couple white guys. And we had in our menu, we catered to normal people, and then like normal people, or normal diet, and then vegetarian. So all of that, most of the items that we had on that menu had like some sort of vegetarian alternative to it.
Okay.
So we had this very popular sandwich. It was called the mesquite chicken panini. It was one of the best sandwiches. I ate one almost every day when I first started. So it was like this delicious sandwich. And so they made a veggie version of it.
Nasty.
Anyways, so like this big group of people comes in, and then I'm like nervous. I'm sweating bullets because I still wasn't used to like serving a bunch of people. And I approach them, and I take their orders. And then the Latinos order, the white guys order, and then I come to the Indian lady, and she had a very thick accent. Like, I could not understand her. So then she goes like, she's thinking about it. She was like, "Can you come back to me, please?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." And I take some people's orders, and then I come back to her. So have you decided what you want? And then she goes like, I'm looking at the menu, and how is your veggie punani? Thank goodness I am a professional. I did not crack, but inside of me I was like, yes, thank you. This story I'm going to remember forever. And I was like, my veggie punani is actually very good. It is delicious. And she was like, I think I will have your veggie punani. I didn't correct her. I felt like I really wanted to correct her, but she probably still calls it veggie punani to this day.
The veggie punani.
The veggie punani, yes.
That's hysterical. I don't even... that's the first time I've ever heard that story.
Really? I thought I told this story.
I've heard you mention the veggie punani, but I don't...
You don't remember how...
I don't remember the story or anything.
You remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember. Evelyn,
the
babe, if you're watching, I know you remember this because I told it to you probably.
Babe, if you're watching, what is she watching?
She's watching me, okay?
If you're watching over me with those cameras that you have hooked up.
Surveillance cameras. Is he really doing a podcast?
Who is this veggie punani he's speaking about?
Where is that slut now? Just joking.
Whoa.
Anyway, I think this is the first time I'm going to have to use the explicit content warning.
You are?
My bad.
Well, I don't know if there's explicit.
There is.
There is?
Oh, well, I mean, in this podcast, probably.
But what have we said? We said slut. What does slut mean?
That's not one of the 5 things that you have to censor for. I don't
Really?
think.
All right. Well,
I don't know.
then
We'll have to
be
look
good
it up.
then.
Maybe you have to do some digging. Making sure.
I'll dig in my backyard and
Please
just put your
contact
body there.
Contact our lawyers before we post this.
Yeah, Team Coco / I found an error.
You found an error. Very nice.
Anyway,
So, yeah, I think we're way over our scheduled time. But that's okay. It doesn't matter. You know, it's a
free
it's a,
range.
it's a Black Friday deal. You know, you get more than what you want.
It's a special occasion.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? She'll probably kill us if we don't mention this.
Who?
Evelyn, the one who brought us muffins.
Oh yes. This episode is sponsored by
Pretty and Eve.
That's
Pretty and
that's
Eve.
how we're gonna roll. Yeah, it's
Pretty
sponsored-
and Eve.
Pretty and Evan.
Purdy and Evan.
Pretty and Eve. They, if you follow me on Facebook, all 200 of you,
You drop them first.
I share content for her all the time. She has an amazing fashion sense. To the fellas listening, if you want to get your girl something really nice for Christmas or for your anniversary or just for being her, like check out Pretty and Eve. Like really great fashion, and it's an excellent price.
Did you recommend it?
Yeah. Have you tried a couple of things?
Yeah, I've put them on, but I don't think the women enjoyed it when I put it on.
But do you recommend the product?
No, that's why I'm sharing it. Of course, I recommend the product. That's why I keep constantly sharing it. What do you mean?
Have you bought anything?
Yes,
Oh, you have?
yes, the scarf,
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
he wears it constantly. There.
True supporter over here.
and I didn't even use a discount.
Yeah, and also
Wow.
I think speaking of discount, she's got a Black Friday deal coming up. Speaking of Black Friday, right?
Yeah, that's right. I didn't share it on my Instagram, but I think I have either shared it by now on our Instagram Listen Sweetie podcast.
I don't know what you're saying, dude. I'm just lost. Are you speaking to yourself in the future?
Yes.
Then have you posted this? I have.
It was like a conversation he just had with himself.
Anyway, don't worry. I'll post it. I'll post her link for her great Black Friday deals. Honestly, you should check her out.
I'll tell. I mean, I can tell you right now.
Her husband's here. Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
Oh wow! So the deal is, you buy 2 items, you get 20% off. You buy 3 items, you get 30% off. 4 items, 40% off. 5 items, 50% off. You buy 10 items, that's 100% off. Come on, guys, get to it. I'm just joking. So yeah, 5 items or more, you get 50% off. And you know, it's cool to support a local business because she does put a lot of work. She is everything in that company. She is, marketing. She is the CEO. She does
Founder.
photography. She does everything.
She's good at what she does. I mean,
she
the
is.
pictures that she posts of the clothes are freaking amazing.
Yeah, the models, right? Her sister's a model there.
Yeah.
The models. I mean, thank. I guess if we're in the theme of being thankful, I'm thankful for her, and I'm thankful for all the people who order and help, and the models, because everyone really does it pretty much for free, and they're just doing it to support, the business. So, go check it out. PrettyNeve.com. We have a website. We have an Instagram account, PrettyNeve. I think that's hashtag PrettyNeve. I don't know. Is it @PrettyNeve?
It's at Pretty and Eve.
@PrettyNeve.
Yeah, but if you buy something, use the hashtag Pretty and Eve so you could share how fabulous you look,
Fabulous.
or how fabulous your girl looks.
What if I want to buy it for myself? Can I
Okay,
do that?
yeah, sure. Whatever, man. Whatever floats your boat.
Yes.
No, I'm kidding. But no, Nell, I think, bought a couple items. She loves it. She loves them. So, yeah, I can vouch for that, too.
Oh, shit.
Very good product. So, get it. Get with it. What else? Oh, I wanted to tell a story before we wrap up. This is going to be the last story of the day. Hopefully it's funny, and hopefully it's worth of a end to the long episode today. So when I was working at Best Buy, there was this one time. I was at Geek Squad already, and it was like towards the end of the day, so it's quiet. There's like 4 techs there, 2 that usually are working on the computers, and 2 that are working the counter, right? Working the customers that come in. I was working the counter, was just waiting for someone to show up. Sure enough, someone shows up, and it was a Vietnamese guy.
Oh God.
Yeah, it was very good gentleman. Comes up and is very excited. He's looking for something, and I'm like, okay, how can I help you? I'm not gonna do justice to the Vietnamese accent, and I'm not making fun of it. I'm not making fun of it, but it's only the only way that this is gonna be funny if I try to do the Vietnamese accent. So he comes up and he's like, where can I find a hot dick clinic? I'm like, what? I was like, what? And he's like, where can I find a hot dick clinic? I'm like, oh my. And I could not, like, hold it. I was like, I held it together. I was like, and my friends just heard it and just ran to the back and started laughing.
Oh, the heart did clear. Tyler, we got it.
I was like, what? And sure enough, we had somebody that's named Tyler. But they're all laughing. I couldn't hold this. Like, give me 1 second, sir. I went back. I laughed it off because I had to because there was no way I couldn't not laugh. And then I came back up. I was like, so what are you looking for again, sir? And then he's like, I'm looking for the dick cleaner. I was like, what? The disc? Oh, and he was looking for the hard drive cleaner, like a hard disk cleaner. So he kept saying, I was like, oh my. I took it to the thing, and it was funny. Everybody just could not believe that happened. It was just hysterical, but it was one of those good stories that we have from there. There's many stories, many things that happened. I was a Geek Squad at Best Buy, but that was one that I forgot to share when we were talking about Best Buy. So I think with that,
I think that's gonna wrap us up. We definitely went over our 45-minute mark.
That's okay. People had fun.
Yeah,
I'm assuming.
yeah.
Well, I hope they had fun.
Hopefully,
as much fun as I had. This was
yeah,
hysterical.
It was good. It was good. But we did want to talk about one thing, kind of like lead into next week, right? Where something happened today that I think a lot of people are posting on Facebook, and Jota is a soccer fan, and he follows everything. So I think Maradona, may he rest in peace. He passed away. 60 years old or something like that.
60 years old.
Maradona at the age of 60 years old.
Oh my God.
Passed away today.
Yep. Yeah, he's a legend. I think a lot of people go back and forth between Pelé, him, Messi, Ronaldo. They're like, oh, there's certain names, but definitely his is in the mix, right? He's been around, and he's been around. He was one of the best while he was playing. He did crazy things when he played. But I'll let Jota talk some more about it because he knows a lot. And he's Argentinian, and I'm sure he's heard a lot when he was visiting family with Evelyn.
Oh, yeah, definitely. So for those of you who don't know Diego Maradona, he's Argentinian.
I think you just said that.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention. So he's from Argentina, and he's...
Okay, move on.
I just want to make sure that everyone is on the same page.
He's from Argentina. Next thing, go ahead.
In South America. So he represents something that is, more than just like a team or a soccer club. He represents an entire country, an entire generation. Like that fighting spirit, that resilience, the drive to be better, because this is a guy who came from the poor sides of Argentina,
From the hood.
He's and much like us, he had his struggles, and he made it. He made it to the top of the top. As far as soccer, as far as career goals and everything. Money. He was able to buy his family, nice house, provide him with good living standards. And we lost him today, but I feel like people shouldn't... I know there are a lot of people who are suffering and crying. I saw some videos online today of like people, TV reporters or the sports channels. Yeah, like they're literally breaking down and crying, and I'm sure it must be big for them because they actually lived through that. They've lived through his. They've been touched by him. Yeah,
they're former teammates.
Yeah, former teammates. And just imagine, it's hard for me to put myself in their shoes because they're crying. But if you would imagine, you maybe like a Super Bowl for those of you who are not soccer fans, maybe you watched your player and you share some beautiful moments with your dad or your brothers.
Oh, I see what you mean.
And you know what I mean? And so like that one player made that possible for you guys to like come together and hug and, you know, feel like, oh my God, my country, my team, you know, and then he did that for a lot of people. But I do think that people need to, instead of crying about it, I feel like we should celebrate him.
Yeah, definitely.
Because, you know, he was able to do everything that he wanted to do. He, not only did he do what he wanted to do, he excelled at it.
Yeah.
Going past all the negative things, because he has a lot of flaws that I'm not going to discuss because, you know, there's no point to it. Everyone has flaws. But, yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, you guys are more soccer fans than I am. We've said it earlier. I don't really watch soccer. I don't even play soccer. Well, you know.
Yeah.
But we all like watching sports, and I think that's going to be our next topic next week, where I hope we can expect you to come back, because I really don't know anything about soccer. And
I would like to, but I have to charge.
Okay,
I'll sure bring some of the boys to go.
You guys are okay. Anyway,
Damn
well,
right.
that's it for us today. Thank you guys for.
That's not it.
Yeah, no, that's it. We're done.
What are you talking about?
It's an
man?
hour and 5 minutes, guys.
Let them enjoy.
Yeah, but no, we're talking about sports. We're going to talk about football, UFC.
Yeah,
Big UFC fan here.
Conor McGregor. Woo.
Nope.
Yes.
Damn. Nope. But
I don't understand what you
soccer. Well, what else we watch? Boxing. We watch boxing.
Yeah, boxing.
Tomorrow, speaking of boxing, tomorrow, Saturday, Mike Tyson's coming on the ring.
Oh, really?
Oh my God, that's this Saturday?
They're going to fight, yeah. Roy Jones Jr., they're going to fight. Some weirdness to it. They're not allowed to knock each other out.
What?
There's no knockouts. Yeah, I was reading the rules today.
What?
Yeah, no knockouts. If one of them gets cut, the referees are going to stop it, or the judges are going to stop it. It's a little bit of it's an exhibition. That's what they're calling it. Strange. I'm a fight fan. I like it. I may watch it. Maybe not. I don't know. It's $40, I think, or $49.99 pay-per-view. There's the fight. There's like 4 or 5 fights before it, which are going to be the undercard. That's going to be regular rules with the referee on top. When they're fighting, no referee on the ring. It's just going to be them two.
What? What is this?
That is crazy.
Yeah, it's a lot of crazy stuff. So maybe we'll try to. I'll try to watch it. We'll try to watch it so we can talk about it next week and give you details and
we'll
see.
definitely watch it.
Yeah, definitely.
You can watch it. I mean,
that's interesting.
Yeah, I mean, Roy, both of them, great knockout artists. I don't know if you ever heard Roy Jones Jr.
Yeah.
He's like a crazy guy. He knocked up a lot of people with one punch, and he was
He was known. He was very well known for his technique. Like he had, I think I saw a video that explained, and I don't know anything about box, but I just I just watch it. But this video was explaining how he has like the most flawless technique, even greater than Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Michael Jackson.
Yeah, one of the Michaels. But I think with that, like Dave was saying, thank you all for listening, sweeties. We're gonna wrap it up, put a bow on it, and then put it in the oven.
What are you doing? Are we baking a cake for a baby and me? What the hell?
No, so we can just cook it for dinner.
All right.
Thank you guys. It was fun.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Anyway.
All right, guys. Y'all have a good night. Enjoy Thanksgiving.
Or we hope you enjoyed your Thanksgiving.
We hope you had enjoyed
the
it.
Redskins.
Yeah. Well, no, Washington football team, but that's a different story.